So, makeup's off, looking all raggedy. Oh. I come to you from the humble and modest home that I dwell in right now. And I'm making this video because a lot of my documentary has focused on trying to reach A-listers, of trying to, figure out how could I possibly take all of this harvest that is just waiting to provide a never-ending hope in people, and get in touch with individuals who, for whatever reason, have publicists and agents and managers and, executive assistants. And I did reach the top, though. You can't really get too much higher than a president. And as stated in previous clips, I got a letter from President Bush in 2007. And it really meant a lot to me. As a matter of fact, I have it framed. It's not hanging on any wall or anything, but that was a ginormous feat. And there was a lot of bullshit that ensued before that letter ever came. I got it around the block 8 times from my parents because the White House disconnected our phones because I called too many times, which is really in part a lot of the reason that I used to get myself into trouble. Leaving 80 voice messages for someone. Okay, this is really important and you just got to follow this, and it wasn't perceived the way that it was intended. And it would befall back on me. So I went through this period in the beginning with John Tesh, and then it rolled into Paisley Park because I much preferred to leave messages in people's mailboxes. I don't like really talking to live people so much because they ask too many damn questions. And then years passed, 4 or 5 years before I started making a series of phone calls again. And when I picked up on that, it's about halfway through my documentary is where I wanted to get in touch with Mel Gibson regarding Passion of the Christ 2, which clearly to me is seeming like an independent project. And the one thing that I really, really, really fear, and I don't like to use the word fear, but that I'm concerned with is, sorry, I had to make my poster board, going through all of this, putting my blood, sweat, and tears into coming up with a script, even though the Passion of the Christ 2 is my life and JC's life blended, and then have them, when it potentially becomes something, maybe with Universal or DreamWorks or, however it ends up being produced, and then having them say, oh, well, you can't make Passion of the Christ 2, and then they'll kick in their lawyers and everyone to be able to pull that project down. So through a lot of my posts, you'll see me refer to Passion of the Christ 2, and I throw that in there every now and then, because I originally called after sending a big gift box to Mel Gibson's office, and I said, this is a Redeemer project for Mel. And I left a series of messages curtailing and explaining, please check out my Facebook. I even went so far as to, pretty much declare that it was an order for him to send people up here. Who in the hell does that? Me. Why? Because I have nothing to lose. Really. There is virtually nothing, aside from a tornado whipping down my street and obliterating everything that I have. I done gave it all up to Jesus the first time he came around. So I'm going to call Gibson and I'm going to leave them a message. And yes, I have him programmed into my phone. Let's see what's up with Icon.
Thank you for calling Icon Productions.
I don't really know what I'm going to say.
Our offices are currently closed. If you know the extension of the party you wish to reach, you may
Should I
dial
do
it at
general
any time.
mailbox or
To hear the
acquisitions?
company directory, please press the pound key now. For further options, please stay on the line, or if you would like to leave a message in the general delivery mailbox, please press star 1000. For acquisition,
We'll just go general.
we have reached the general delivery
They probably don't even
for
listen
Icon
to
Productions.
them at all
Sorry,
anymore.
we're
Because,
unable to answer your call at at this time. Please leave your name, telephone number including area code, and a message at the tone, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Again, thank you for calling Icon Productions.
Boy, returning phone calls as soon as possible sure does take a long time. Hello, person listening to this message. This is Angela from Washington State. I know. You guys probably thought you were rid of me. When will that chick ever just, we'll just ignore her and she'll die off? But alas, I call again. I call with good news and bad news, Gibson. I don't know which you like first, but I always say give me the bad news first. Bad news. You guys are in a world of shit, and you guys are in for some dark days. But the good news is, I'm still drawing breath and capable of producing some really awesome material for Hollywood to just tinsel around with. Now, I doubt we'll ever meet on a red carpet, maybe a purple one in some other life, I don't know. But I am so tired of dealing with you humanoids, okay? I don't know what it is, but I guess you expect angels to just sprout wings in front of you and fly away. And how many humans can actually say that they've seen that happen? Well, in the Bible, yes. And all those people in modern days would have been deemed crazy and locked away for good. But not me, Gibson. Oh, no. I was hospitalized 14 times, and they all said, well, she's just inappropriately bright. And they done left me alone. So I wanted to call to let you know that there's some stuff on Facebook. I hope somebody checks it out for the frickin' love of the world. I don't know what rock you're hiding under or what turmoil you're in, but you got laid on my heart. So I had called and spoke to somebody before about submitting some things for possible acquisition and told I needed to contact an agent. And then I thought about it and I thought, well, why don't I just call Icon back and ask them what agents they work with, because that seems logical. So my number is 360-232-4386. If somebody could call me back and let me know what agents you work well with, and I will contact those agents and see if I can write a query letter and somehow get this shit done, okay? Done. I'm not here to make friends, Gibson. I'm here to do a job, and I wasn't chosen. I was sent. There's a big difference. All right, peace out, and remember, wherever you go, there you are.
To replay your recording, press 1.
Should I replay it?
To erase and re-record, press 2. For delivery options, press 3. To send this message now, press pound.
Oh, they say pound, not number sign.
Message delivered.
Message delivered, that is all I ever need to hear. And that's how my brain works, folks. When I get all ramped up and da-da-da-da-da-da, it's because there's too much stuff that's built up that needs to come out. And then it ends up being this really bizarre behavior that nobody understands. John the Baptist understood it. Jesus understood it. Magdalene got it. Anyway, all right. I guess it's time to move along. Oh, at least it'll be a good story for my grandkids. All right. Thanks for watching.